this out. This is the 2012 Sportage. First of all, look at the lights. You got those daytime running lights, the one with the LEDs. They look slick. This is the 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo. It has just as much horsepower as my Kia Sorento right there. 280 horsepower. The dual exhaust look phenomenal. Look how hot that looks. The rounded back with the dual exhaust. You got a turbo on this thing, and they were telling me this is one of the only turbos on the market that you can actually use regular pump gas on. You don't have to go premium or anything like that. But we're going to take this thing for a ride. It is not see how the turbo performs. So one of the things that you're going to know about this Sportage, this is the turbo. I love it. So we're flying. Well, we're not flying because I would never speed. I love the fact that they have a place for the camera to sit. This thing is the turbo, and when you get it up to, like, a lot of turbos spool and get really nice around 4,000 or 5,000 RPM. This one, you're hitting 2,000, 3,000. You're starting to feel it. You know, you put the gas on, really no matter what RPM at, you are feeling it nicely. You'll hear it spooling up here. There's a Jeep in front of me, so I can't. Oh, look, it's a peekaboo, peekaboo, peekaboo. Maybe hard to hear as well. Sunroof's open, giant sunroof, which we enjoy. We'll show you the sunroof in a second, but the power is absolutely there. This is a 2-liter 4-cylinder with 280 horsepower-ish, 280 foot-pounds of torque-ish. This thing goes nicely. I had somebody in the car, and they were like, for a 6-cylinder, this isn't bad. And I'm like, this is not a 6-cylinder, this is a 4-cylinder. Go and test drive one today. Let's go over a couple of things that are absolute musts if you are going to buy a new car. A few of them. You've got to have buttons for your garage door openers. That is very important. Also, one that will turn down the lights, that will turn down somebody in the rear view if they have their lights on you. You've got the Navi. Of course, this is the 2012 Sportage, the SX, the turbo with the navigation system. I like that. I really love the way they have the slick controls. Of course, you've got to have your MP3 slot. Your iPod dock is there as well. You've got a couple of different power outlets. I said iPod dock. The salesmen are probably going to be like, you could not have said anything worse. But it's not a dock. It's, yeah, it's kind of a dock. Whatever, salesman. And then you've got your heated and cooled seats, of course. Heated and cooled seats, amazing. Up and down. You've got the regular heated seats for this side. You've got your all-wheel drive lock. This is such a slick vehicle. Giant sunroof with the window in the back. So when you close the sunroof, the passengers in the back seats, oh look, there's my bag, have ample light. Look how much light is back there, and it's just as luxurious back there. With the fuel economy that you're going to get from not only being able to use regular pump gas with this turbo, from not only being able to have a 4-cylinder with a turbo and have 280 horsepower, but just the kick that you get when you hit the gas pedal. It's exciting. It is exciting. The 2012 Kia Sportage SX. This one is so nice. Dual exhaust out the back. Even the way the gauge cluster is set up is just really neat. The way they have the dash kind of cut out, the way they have the gauge cluster with the information in the middle. You've got all the buttons you need, left and right, parking brake. Of course, the on-off button here, you never have to take your key out of your pocket. You need to charge your key fob, you just put it in the slot and that'll charge it for you. There are so many really cool features on this vehicle. Of course, the voice commands from the steering wheel. Here's something that you're not going to see very often. A lot of gas pedals these days, check your gas pedal at home, they're mounted from the top. So when you press them in, there's a certain feeling to them. Well, this is kind of like the old school muscle cars, where it's mounted to the floor and you go down, you push down on it. It just has a different feeling. It's really kind of neat. It's little things that they've done to make this car look at this, the speaker right in the door, flush mounted, so you can't even really tell it's there, but it's going to sound awesome, and it's on the other side as well. Little things like that. At the seats in the back to give you an idea of exactly what they're all about. But you got the adjusting seats, you got the Sportage. It says it right there. Really slick little. Look at that. The bolsters on the side to keep you in while you're driving with your turbo. Not that you're going to drive too fast. The handles, the poop handles, if people get a little scared because you're driving fast with the turbo. All right, let's go into the back. First of all, luxurious. I want to talk about the actual seats because there's lots of room for legs and stuff like that, and headroom. But these seats are so nice. I mean, I don't know if you can see the perforated kind of leather that is inlaid into the regular leather. It runs throughout the seat. Really cool, really cool. And then, of course, this will fold down, and you can have a really cool armrest. I mean, it's one that doesn't even touch the ground, so it's going to be perfect level for your forearm to be sitting on. 2012 Kia Sportage. You've got the very nice rims on there that make it look slick as you're driving. Chrome pieces on the side as accents. Really nice. Giant sunroofs up top. The glass roof Then you come down to the turbo GDI engine. The fuel economy on this is phenomenal. I was just going to try and find the turbo for you. I, of course, am not a mechanic, but I think it's back here somewhere. There's tubes everywhere. Is the turbo down there somewhere? Turbo! Where are you, turbo? Turbo, is that a little turbo? It's a wastegate, I think. Turbo! I'm going to continue looking for this turbo. Do yourself a favor, go and test drive the 2012 Kia Sportage, the SX GDI Turbo 4-cylinder 2-liter Scott Kia, top of Red Deer's North Hill.